Hello and welcome to day 6 of my daily gratitude journal. I am working with a kit I've made and a book I've designed so that I can take a little bit of time for each day to record the things I'm grateful for. But I'm doing it in a way that makes it fun for me. I know that I've only done a few pages so far, but when I picked up my book today, I just love the look and the feel of a journal once you've started using it. Like the pages are no longer flat together, and I can just tell that even just looking at and touching this book it's making me happy. Like it's going to be so nice after we've done a whole bunch of pages. But I am starting off today with my gratitudes. The first one for today that I'm grateful for is the weather. We spent quite a bit of time out at some gardens today, and it was quite a cool day, but it was dry. But it went from the sun shining and everything feeling quite warm and lovely to suddenly everything being hidden behind a cloud and everything getting really, really cool. And it sort of fluctuated between the two. So I didn't get too cold or too hot. It was quite an interesting and enjoyable time outside. I'm going through and picking out papers. I'm usually not the biggest fan of black and white, but this heart paper just spoke to me, and I'm just pulling out a few things that remind me of the day that we've had. So I've got some nature things. I think I'm going to add some birds in. I feel like birds are a really big feature of outside where we live, which is a lovely thing. The second gratitude, which is related to the day I had, because the end of our visit to the gardens was quite chilly, and I ended up quite cool after we got home, is warm drinks. So warming up with a hot chocolate, or in this case, my daughter made me a cup of soup to fill the 3:30 hungries of the afternoon. It was quite enjoyable, and there's nothing quite as lovely as a warm drink after you've been really cool and chilly, especially when you've been outside. Here you can see I'm being really brave and I am using my glue stick. I don't know what it is, I just have so much fear that it's not going to stick well enough. I think I've had a dodgy glue stick in the past and I just had some bad experiences with it. But I feel like it's going to work good enough. Might sneak a bit more in there. So, now that I've put this paper down, I don't have a lot of colour. So I'm going to have to make sure all the rest of the elements that I include in this, to make sure that they're quite colourful. And thinking about that, thinking about cheerful and colourful, one of the other things that I love, other than journaling and paper and stickers, is yarn. And yarn is my third gratitude for the day. I always have multiple yarn projects on the go. At the moment, I have knitting in 3 rooms in my house, just because that's where I end up knitting them. And having colourful and happy yarn, which I can turn into something real, is such a lovely thing. And also the process of dyeing it and choosing projects and preparing the yarn and all of those things, I find really, really enjoyable. This washi tape here is one of my absolute favourites. I love the ones that are like little stamps with the perforated edges. I just think they're the cutest thing I've ever seen. As a young child, I was a stamp collector, And I just love stamps. I think that they are miniature works of art, aren't they? And the thought that I can just collect all these little miniature works of art is such a lovely and great thing. Just putting a few finishing details off. Some little stickers are a lovely thing. And thank you so much for hanging out with me while I worked in my journal today. I hope you come again tomorrow. And don't forget to share what you're working on in the comments if you want to. I love to be inspired by you. Bye.